I'm sorry, my bad. Welcome to another week of It's a Man's World podcast.
We doing it. We starting the show now.
This is the podcast where will be nothing without a woman or a girl. This is D. Hayes.
Crystal was here.
It's same OG.
Who was actually here, and D. Hayes just
I
showed
don't know
up.
what I'm doing. How y'all doing? How are y'all?
Come with us. Come be with us.
All right.
We
No, I'm with y'all.
trying to make sure you good.
Nah,
My
Ain't no
bad.
down
I
with
was
y'all.
focusing on a couple things at once.
You did good, but
Yeah.
that's all right. We got you.
But anyway, okay, so yeah, because I mean, we've been doing this for a while, like what?
Yeah.
Like 100 and
Yeah, it is. That's okay. We'll give you
150?
one. We'll give you one.
something. Yeah, okay. I appreciate
140
that.
something.
100 some odd.
It's
You know
3
what?
seasons.
And
That's what we
speaking of
know.
that, if you have
You
not
made it
listened to
through
some of our older episodes, you know, you can stop what you're doing right now and go to Spotify, SoundCloud, or Apple Podcasts, and you can stream the episodes on there, or you can also go over to YouTube and stream every episode under the name IAMW Podcast, and you can see the episode live. So, or I'm sorry, not live, but you can watch the episode versus just listening to it.
Close enough.
Freeze. Do whatever. Stop whatever you're doing. Change the baby. You got to roast in the oven.
Right.
Yeah, just stop it. All.
And get to the show.
Because we most important.
The revamp.
Maybe not today.
Also, you guys see the outfit that Chris is wearing
Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
is fly.
Oh my gosh, Cam.
Krista
Come on.
serves the looks every week.
Yeah. Matter of fact, that's another reason y'all
Shut
been
up!
tuning in.
Don't you? Y'all better squash it.
You got a camera right to it. You can. All right. Anyway, we're gonna jump into shooting
Cam,
shit,
don't
y'all.
get your angles now. You don't have you out here like king and or queen.
We for shooting shit today, we're gonna talk about times we put our foot in our mouth, our footses in our mouths. But this is kind of like there's a lot of times now, especially with public figures, where shit happens and they put their foot in their mouth, they have to come out and make an apology. We're just talking about times. It doesn't have to be, of course, on a national level. Hopefully not.
Right.
But times that you might have put your foot in your mouth.
I think here all of us talk so much. I mean, this happens to me several times a year. I'm not gonna say just like 10. But it's going to be a good 3 times a year that I'm just like, damn. And I can look back on them and be like, damn.
Yeah.
And I feel like here we try to watch it. We try to watch offending people, but people still be getting pissed off about stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you can't appease everybody.
You really
you
can't
definitely
appease.
can't.
Yeah, people still get pissed off even if we try to watch it. And the point of a podcast really is that you don't have to watch what you're doing and saying.
just talk.
Right, yeah.
Freely.
Because you don't have the restraints of what radio has. But yeah,
Right.
it don't matter. Even if you ain't trying to put your foot in your mouth, somebody might not like what you're doing now. The times I done put my foot in my mouth for real, though, everybody knows that nobody like it. Me either. Oh, gosh. I don't even feel like, I'm so shamed. Like, I be having this hot feeling like every time I think about a couple of them.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah. It's a bad feeling. Anybody ready to share one of them?
And
I
every
ain't gonna lie.
time.
The times that I could think of,
Heart ain't gonna give. I mean,
I be feeling-
Glenn ain't gonna give a damn.
I be feeling bad, but I don't just feel terrible. Because I know I
We
ain't
know
doing it on
you
purpose.
don't.
I mean, it ain't like I'm just purposely like, let me just say something fucked up.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn. I
But
didn't.
you have the millennial pass that we always tell you get, so you might not even. Okay, what are you gonna give something specific though?
Yeah. Y'all want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. And,
All right, so I was chilling with some people, you know what I'm saying? And I brought up the conversation of like people going bald at a young age, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, that shit is fucked up. You know, so I'm like, shit, I'm happy I'm not bald. Like, I hope I don't go bald for a long time. You know, we talking, but like, I'm mainly the one talking. Like,
Right.
nobody else really saying nothing. I'm just like kind of venting out my thoughts about people going bald young and how it's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Whole
Bald
time,
young, that's fucked up.
whole
Okay.
time, one of the dudes I was talking to, this nigga going bald and he like fucking maybe 21, 22 years old. But I did not know that at the time.
Tell us the reason you didn't know though. G.
Because he like 6'3".
So
And, like,
okay, yeah. You can't see
I
the top of his
can't
head
see
that
the
much.
top of his
Right,
head.
right.
And then later that day, like my girlfriend, she was like, you know he bald.
Why
I was
you going
like,
on and on
no, he
and on
not.
and on about
You
And
it.
just
she was
digging
like,
his bald folks' ass.
yeah.
But what was he saying when you were doing that though?
He was just like, oh yeah, you know, like he was just going on with the conversation, but he
Yeah.
wasn't really adding to it.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know
what
I'm
else
saying?
can you do? You don't
Right,
want to
right.
look like pressed about it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he didn't
But-
want to be like, well, nigga, I'm going bald too.
Right,
Like, you know,
right.
that
What
would
I've
have been,
said.
you know.
My whole world just
I felt a little
crumbling,
bad.
too. It is. Just knowing that my turn is next.
Yeah, because I'm still. Go ahead.
And it's not even okay. And good thing about it is I can't admit when I'm wrong. So I mean, you know, for the most part, especially if it's something that I feel like it just hurts somebody's feelings. I think one of the worst ones I ever did was telling somebody, like, I mean, I was going on and on about how cute they look pregnant. Because they had, like, a little, and it was just in the streets. Like, but she had on a little fitted dress, and she did not look pregnant nowhere else. As a matter of fact, I said, girl, you don't even look pregnant nowhere else because she wasn't pregnant, including inside of her uterus, okay? Oh, my God, like I wanted to die. Literally, the person I was with was just like, you talk too much. No help there.
Right.
And then the person she was with, I'm like, girl, you know you ain't supposed to do that. I'm like, girl, I know. And she really did look so cute. She looked cute, not pregnant. But she did that and it was just, I think about her so
like
often.
A fool baby or what?
Yeah, and no, she has had on a little fitted dress, and I guess she just had a little beard gut.
A little pudge.
Nothing else looked pregnant though.
Yeah.
But she did look like she was like a cute little like maybe 4 or 5 months or whatever. But I just shouldn't have.
That's
but I'm
into
like,
it.
Yeah, that's
in.
no,
that's
it's
pretty
into it.
far.
But didn't nothing else look? And maybe she just that's what she just carried away. But I'm like, oh Lord, the little belly button one sticking out. I got to stop because it's just. I mean, I'd be like in the middle of the night waiting to think about her, like, oh, I just ruined her day.
No, that made me think about this girl that I know. She posted a picture on Instagram, and like 10 people was commenting like, "Oh, congratulations!" She was like, "I'm not pregnant. I was just a little fool." I was like, "Damn!" And I was looking at, I was like, "Damn, is she pregnant?" Like, I was showing people, I'm like, "What you think about this?"
Yeah, I just
you know
wanted
what
to
I'm
disappear. I felt so horrible.
I'm happy y'all didn't comment.
Right. All right, come on, let's get some heat
Well,
off.
mine was actually gonna be about me doing that to a lady at church. I congratulated her being pregnant because she had a hand on the hip and her stomach was the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Hand on her, she was black.
She was a full 8 months.
Yeah, so I thought that she, was pregnant. I hadn't seen her in a while, and so I congratulated her, and it wasn't pregnancy at all. So that was one time.
And I stay asking people about their relationships clean after they over. I don't be knowing they over there. I just be asking genuinely how things going. And not like that, but I'll ask them, how they go, and they be like, oh, we just broke. But it don't be even like before they put news out to speculate. Like, I just got a good way of asking them like 24 hours after it happened before they done told nobody.
We just broke up 2
right,
weeks ago.
where they got to hit you with it. By the way, she left and took everything last night.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
I asked a lady one time, like, we were talking about, she said something about, like, oh, you know what I mean? Because I'm always joking about being old, right? Even though I'm not old, I always joke about being old, right? And she was like, yeah, I embrace my age. Like, I was like, yeah, it's great, She was like, how old do you think I am?
Oh,
Shit, that's a loaded question.
Yeah, I thought, my first thought was like, maybe like, mid to late 40s, you know what I mean? So, of course, the first thing you do is you dial it down, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say mid to late 40s. I'm going to throw that back to the 30s, and I'm going to take a couple extra off just in case, just so I know for a fact I'm way under, right? So I think I said like 34 or something like that. And she was like, I'll be 29, my brother.
Oh, my God. That's you, honey. Honey.
Yeah. I feel
Honey.
bad about that,
I'll be 29.
I thought I shaved off plenty. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
But sometimes, folks, life come at you fast.
No, life come at
Thank God for the text message where you
fast and hard.
And hard.
That's the problem.
Right.
It's as cruel as the grave.
Listen.
Right.
But nah, yeah, so I definitely put my foot in my mouth. I was embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to be nice in the first place, but I was way off. Like, I added 20 years on this lady.
Bruh.
That was not nice of you to do. But she definitely shouldn't have.
She shouldn't have asked you that.
Yeah, she ain't looking as good as she ain't snapping back like she thought she was.
She had a reality check that day.
I felt bad, though.
Okay, let's
Yeah, I
move
would
on
feel
from
bad
this.
too,
It's like
but
so painfully awkward. Okay, like it's alright, but it's just like make me. And since you said a couple more worse ones that came up, but y'all will never. It's for them, not me. Ugh.
All right, yeah, we are
shut the hell up sometimes.
We're gonna move over and shoot the shit with our listeners. If you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com. We will read your letter on the show. Today we're gonna do an update and then and read another letter. But we love when we get updates, so we want to make sure we read this. This is from I think she was anonymous the last time, so anonymous was update about the stale sex. Right?
That was like last week or the week before,
like
right?
two or 3 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, 2 weeks ago maybe. But she said her first letter came on February 9th.
It was when Darnell was here.
It was
Yeah,
before,
so it was a couple weeks ago.
So yeah. So anyway, she said, hey y'all, thank you so much for reading my letter on the show. Well, after listening to your advice, I decided to give my guy an ultimatum. Try some new positions and pump numbers in the bedroom, or there will be no Valentine's Day coochie distributed.
Right. We get you up 25 to 30 pumps.
I need 30 more pumps out of you. We did try a couple new positions, and he was a little stiff at first, but I put in work like I was trying out for the Olympic gymnastics squad.
Girl.
By the end, I could tell he was getting a little. I could tell he was getting a little more into it. It wasn't perfect, but the switch up was a good start. Thanks.
Good. Yay. That's perfect.
She just gotta keep. I mean, he gonna get there.
Right.
I think it's funny that she said. What did she say?
There was
try some new sex position and pump numbers.
Yeah.
And pump numbers.
She need to increase by 15%.
But you know what? You're really not doing. You're really not quite doing what you need to do if she got the cognizance to just accurately count.
Right.
She's like, all right, we at 99 and one more.
And it ain't. Yeah, that is true. And I think she did a good job too because she didn't just give up. She amped up her effort too.
Right.
Yeah.
She
Because
did her part. Right.
And so so I think that worked out
She
well.
said, "Here's a little step first. You petty girl. Let him warm up.
What's wrong with him?
Let him
Why he don't
Let him warm them knees up."
You know, you
wasn't feeling it
really
at
make
first.
it hot, go in there and take a hot shower together, then get on there, you put on your lotion, you put on his icy hot.
His eyes like, we'll let your joints get loose.
Right.
Get lubed.
All right. Thank you for your update, though. We appreciate it.
That was
Hey,
great.
good luck to you and your dude. And our first new letter this week comes from, let me see if she put her name. I always like to check that because that's almost times I put my foot in my mouth was like about to read somebody's name and they said don't do that.
That's why we let you handle
Leave
the
me
letters.
anonymous. I can't even talk.
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
This is from Jamie, and the title just says wig shamed.
Oh dear.
She said, "Y'all, my homegirl."
All right, you need to listen up, sir.
I don't stand somebody say wig.
Nah, yes you do.
No, I
Yes
don't.
you do.
No, I
Yes you
don't.
do.
At this point,
Yes,
I don't
you
know
do.
if he love him or he hate him. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know where that man stands.
I done been around D. Hayes where he talking about disheveled wigs and somebody sitting
What
very
he
close
did,
to us
yeah.
got a disheveled wig.
This double wig, but what he do is he notice them too good.
Yeah, he do.
He don't mean if it's a good wig. It can be top of the line. It can be. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know if he like a good wig or if he hate a bad one. I don't know which is worse. We'll let you read the letter. Look at him and he know he guilty because normally he'll
He'll just say it real quiet.
Y'all are very right now. I don't know where I stand.
It won't even be quiet. Somebody will walk past, he'll be like, ooh, that's a
Ooh.
skew.
Or if he know you, he just gonna hit you with a woo. You know what I like? Yeah, because you know I like some good disheveled wig. Because if he hit you with a woo,
He
like,
calls everyone out.
everyone.
Not to their face.
He gonna tell you got
Not
to
to
get
they,
church
they be
wig
close
on.
enough though.
Yeah, okay.
They could be in this room.
I know you sound too petty.
They could be sitting in this room and you will say it just like this. Ooh, that's a skew. And we'll know what you're talking about, but they don't.
You just with me. I know you just got to hit the woo. I already know. Start looking.
Where the wig at?
Where the wig?
All right,
at?
no, I'm not, but no, not the
Somebody
what's in this letter. I don't do stuff like this, so let's just be clear. And I think it's funny. And
Let me
actually,
hear it
these sisters
first.
one of the people that showed me how to spot out, and my best friend showed me how to spot out.
Yeah.
They really
Like-
did. He can really spot them better than me. When
Yeah,
I wear
'cause-
mine, I just
but-
go ahead and lead with it.
But now
Really,
it's
this
funny
is
though.
a half wig. So when you go to
Before you
town
ask.
on me.
It's just like okay, now like everybody's. I don't have a problem with people wearing whatever they want to wear, but sometimes folks just slam whatever on their head and then they just want you to accept that.
And that's your choice.
That's what
whether
I
you
struggle
accept
with.
or not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, you
That's
didn't
what
try.
I struggle with.
Yeah.
You ain't take no time and effort to
Yeah.
put it on.
All right. Anyway, that was not the point of this. And let me tell you also I've read this letter. Don't see. Y'all gonna wish y'all wouldn't have did that. Y'all gonna regret
I know
this
we
month.
are because I'm sure it
Anyway,
ain't that bad.
from Jamie, yeah, she
It's
said,
always come from a
wig
good
shame.
place.
Y'all, my homegirl's been trying to help me while I'm getting back in the dating game. She hooked me up with this guy that she works with, and we decided to go out on a group date. Me, the guy, my friend, and her husband. I showed up last night to dinner, and as soon as I walked in, my homegirl said, "I really like that wig, girl.
No.
It almost looks real."
No.
I was immediately embarrassed, not because I feel any way about wigs, but I don't know why she would say that in front of the whole group, especially the guy she was introducing me to. I felt awkward, but tried to push
almost
through.
look real.
Later in the night, she brought it up again, saying, "Let me do your hair next time you get it done. The wig looks nice, but I can make it look even more realistic." Y'all, I'm legit ready to leave at this point. I was ready to leave at that point. Also, her husband chuckled when she said it. To his credit, the new guy did say, "Chill, why you keep bringing that up?" But still, I was embarrassed. Is this something you would be embarrassed about? Do you think I'm wrong for being angry at this wig shaming bitch? Let me know, Jamie.
Girl, everything you said is accurate, okay? No,
But
it ain't
I
nothing.
just feel
I
like
ain't never done that a day in my life.
no, you ain't never done that. You ain't never
that.
done that.
Yeah.
Unless
I
you're
would
real
not do that.
comfortable with them. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, you wouldn't ever just do it out in public like that with
Yeah,
somebody
nah.
with, and he don't ever do it in mixed company, y'all. Okay.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
no.
nah.
It'd be people that's already familiar with the wig. We done seen that wig. We done
Nah,
seen
the
several
wig
of
is
the wigs.
present. Right.
We didn't know. We
know
know
the
her
wig
wigs.
rotation.
We know her wigs, and so we like you said, we would never let her be out there like that. And why you keep hitting with it? Look realistic, girl.
I really just feel like she's saying that because she don't like the wig.
But she shouldn't say that in front of this new guy.
well,
today.
especially
Yeah, she
if she
shouldn't say
doesn't
that.
like it, she shouldn't draw no attention to it. We already looking at it.
Maybe that's why she keeps saying something.
She got to stop. She got to keep looking and stop saying that.
Yeah, right.
Is what the thing is. Me and my daddy, we like to sit at the mall too and try to. Because my daddy, he can't tell wigs. Let me tell you, he ain't got your talent.
G can tell.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah,
he can.
G can
but
tell.
I be like, Daddy, the hair all in the purse, okay? it ain't, I don't think that's the real one, okay? He's like, is that one? I was like, I don't know. But I'm telling you, they are getting better. The technology done definitely amped up.
Well, I feel like they getting better, but the girls they just slam them on.
They can slam them on, but that's what I mean. Like the guys, if you're a guy that knows, you guys admit that you know because you're around sisters, you're around aunties, you're around people that, you know what I mean? You are around people that are comfortable enough with you to freely talk about them. But I don't think all niggas know. I think they're getting more, maybe the knowledge of it is starting to get a little bit more because there's just more of it out there. But I think that not all niggas know. I don't think that's even if he says he doesn't like her hair, he not really.
He don't know why.
Cam, can you tell when a woman has a wig on?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to clarify.
Every wig?
Yes.
You think
No, the wig is easy to
I
spot.
like the lightness of the answer, yeah.
The
Yes.
wig is easy to
even
spot.
the ones that they put in and they
Yes.
Yeah.
definitely that's a wig.
Yeah.
No, it's very easy to tell, to be honest.
Okay. So what do you think they didn't like about it? She
Well,
kept complimenting
I think
it.
the bottom
If
thing,
it look bad, she wrong. If it look good, she wrong.
That sounds like a loaded compliment to me.
It does.
And why
It
you gonna
is
bring me here
loaded.
and introduce me to somebody and then wig shame me in
She
front
should have
of
texted her before and been like, "Listen, don't wear a wig. Come natural."
Yeah, because
But
she
she
like a
knows-
blowout.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. But she didn't, and he didn't say he didn't like the wig. That's her going on and on about it. If you don't like the wig, you in the wrong
And husband,
because you
let
keep
me tell
pointing it
this,
out.
I've been
wrong
in a lot of
regardless.
situations where somebody done got ethered in front of me, like fuck.
Yeah,
up,
no,
and I do
yeah.
not- and I don't just chuckle. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'm about to explode, nigga.
Right. But you don't want nobody to be hurt.
And you're right. You don't want nobody to be hurt. so
And
you
they
just sit
knew.
there.
They just didn't think nobody would go. That wasn't gonna be the day somebody said something about it.
And then
You know.
you don't want to be just sitting there. Then like our listener, she's sitting at the table feeling uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what
she
I'm
got
saying?
put in an awkward situation.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she tried to look her best. So your friend is not right for doing that. I don't
Hell
know
no,
if
she not right
and
for
you
doing
know more about it than we do. You know she's the type of friend that can undercover sneak this, or you know the type of friend that just, like you said, be putting her foot in her mouth. Like we just got done talking about it. Like maybe she was like feeling your nerves and thinking that she was. You
Trying
know
to
her
break the-
better than
trying to
us,
break the
right?
tension.
You know her better
You
than
had to
us,
go to the wig.
right? But as soon as the chuckling starts and the other dude's like, "Bruh,
Like chill.
yeah,
you know
At
it-
this point, y'all find my ass up.
Right. It gotta be something when the dude that she's
And I don't
supposed to
care.
be on a date with that
I
she
don't-
never met is like, why, stop talking about that shit.
Even
Yeah.
somebody who likes wigs, though, I don't think anybody is trying to have their wig. You supposed to say you like their hairstyle or
Right.
you don't
And
like
that's
their
it.
hairstyle,
Yeah.
right?
And that's it.
Nobody wants you to distinctly say, "I don't like that wig," or "Ooh, girl, you working that wig."
Ooh, girl.
That wig is really bringing the whole outfit together, girl. You hitting that hoe. I don't think you got to.
Nah, that's not.
So that's where she wrong. You
Yeah.
know, girl, sometimes we got to break this down. It helps to say it out loud so we can really see what the root issue is. But
Well,
niggas
I
been,
think it's the thing of it is you can have that conversation behind closed doors
that's
or
what
like
I
a
mean.
one-on-one.
Like y'all gonna be in the bathroom together in 10
yeah,
minutes.
that's when you say
You
it.
should be like, "Girl, let me give you a little shift, girl. I'm
let me
gonna say that."
Let me get you in the middle.
Right, let me
Text
kinda tease the bangs a little
wig
bit.
rotation
Let me-
on 3.
Yeah,
Meet me in the
right.
restroom.
Let me blend you, girl. Let me blend you.
We're gonna
And
need
then-
we're gonna need an update on this
We
because
definitely are.
this seems like a very like big faux pas
I
for somebody
agree.
that's like your friend.
Your
I guess.
friend,
Yeah.
right? And she already there with her husband, so it ain't no
But
hate.
I have heard people say some hating ass shit like.
But
in
why?
I
Like you
don't
said,
know,
but what
just-
is the reason?
They
I
just
don't know.
gotta be that type of
Some
person.
people like to be that they want to be like the biggest nigga in the room. You know what I'm
or
saying?
they,
Like
maybe
wanna
they
be the
feel
dominant. Yeah.
you know uncomfortable and they
Insecure
just
or
like,
something.
well,
she probably walked
yeah,
in hitting that
insecure.
hoe, and then like this other girl.
And you are trying to give. I am trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because, like you said, the whole setup. She sounds like she's trying to say, you know, her friend. They double dating with her husband.
All right.
They already taking a risk setting her up. So why would they make her look? But you know, that's already such a situation. Setting your friend up with somebody you already in a relationship. So it's not like they really bouncing back with you. Like y'all both gonna be single again together.
Right.
Yeah.
Like she. So I'm just like I don't. But it is a hater move.
No, it is.
And I just want to put, I want to make preface just because of the sensitivity of this letter. I'm not out here to wig shame
No, he
anybody.
not. He not.
Not
he
I.
would never.
Not I.
He not.
Gee.
I mean, he.
What? I didn't say nothing.
For once, he just do something a little more than you do it. But I was thinking, because you ain't gonna say nothing about it. But I think you kind of like him. I
But
don't
not
think
for
you,
a good reason though.
but not for the best reason.
I think you like them when they are off a little bit. Like
Just a little bit.
it's just a little
You
bit
got
too
me.
far back or a little bit too
My
far to the
favorite wig to
front.
see, yeah.
You
It
know,
really is. I don't
them
think
the
you
ones
like-
that get Ricky to light up.
Yeah,
Like,
they do, and he really does light up. It really lights up his life. He don't like
Yeah.
nobody two together. You
Yeah,
got
nah, I
some
got-
laid- You got your baby hair laid and blended. What's going on, baby? Is everything okay? He want to look like you a working woman.
Right.
Okay,
Like you was rushing out the house.
honey. You ain't got time to be looking and swishing and twisting, okay? I got to get this thing slammed. I got to go, baby. Now, Ricky, let me tell you, if that's you, if you are she, let me
Okay,
tell you, that's your
that's
man.
enough, Jamie.
Whose man is this?
Jamie.
The shifted wig.
All right, Jamie, thank you for writing your letter.
Wig.
Please do give us another update though, and
Yeah,
let
we
us
do
know
need an
what
update
your
on
yeah.
that.
Let us know
Kevin,
also
right.
like is your friend like that usually? Has she acknowledged it since the restaurant? You know, different things like that. Let us know what happened with you. And your
Right, next
homegirl.
time you see her, she hit you with, you was working that wig, girl.
Before we move on,
Time to
would
drop
y'all cut somebody off that did that?
I don't know about cut off.
You
but,
don't
I
cut
mean,
them
I
off,
ain't
but
gonna wear no wig, so.
that is some shit that'll make you, like,
But
step
I
back
was-
a couple days and
Because
be
Yeah,
like,
to
nah.
me that seemed like a character thing. You know what I'm saying?
right, was
Like,
you trying to do me? Like,
Right.
right.
I feel like I would give her like maybe 1 or 2 more chances trying me like that.
I also
After
feel the
that,
same when
like, come
people
on,
post
bro, I
pic-
can't
I
fuck with you
feel
like that.
the people, I also question people's character when, like, you know, you take a lot of pictures of graduations, family reunions, and they slam up like one of the pictures, and you looking crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You be
you're
like,
really, you didn't want to.
why the fuck you post that picture? I feel like this seems like
That's black unwritten rules.
Yeah.
Somebody got to be a sacrifice.
I mean, it's hard to get everybody looking decent in a
Crop
picture.
me out then, shit. That's what I
Right.
think. I'm not gonna be offended if you
Have
crop
some
me out. I
decency.
know, yeah.
I just feel like you don't have to post every picture.
Right, exactly.
Like you
Most
can keep
things-
that one and you can show it to people. Like, oh, these are my graduation pictures, but you ain't gotta post that
Yeah,
one.
yep.
Yeah, but yeah, girl, you're gonna have to say. I mean, I guess I would say something about it though.
No, you
No, I
definitely. Yeah, if
definitely
you haven't
would.
talked to her, you definitely need to say something
Even if
about
that's
it.
y'all's way of joking, you got to. She still
That's
got
not the
to
time
know.
and place.
Yeah,
You gotta
because
have
you
more
just need to
proof
be
than
like,
that, more
if you
tact.
gotta call me out, you need to do that. But when it's just me and you,
Yeah. Send me a text, nigga. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Girl.
All right, for anybody else out
the
there.
left.
Right. Girl, it's stiff.
Right, that's all it takes. You ain't got to keep going on and on
That's
with
it.
it, girl.
That's
It's
it.
stiff.
Girl, it's stiff.
Wait, one more time, Cam.
Girl.
It's stiff.
And listen, both of them, I'll say for the record, when you go back and listen to them old episodes, these was the niggas roasting the wig. That was Kristen G.
I mean, that was a bad wig, though. Now, I ain't
All
say
right.
we don't ever be on them.
All right, anyway.
I say we don't use it for sport like you.
Everybody else out there, please email your questions and letters to IAMW Podcast at gmail.com. We'll read
Maybe
your
hits
letter
up
on the
church,
show.
the mall, and Golden
We're
Corral
going to
on
move
Sunday
over
just
to
to
our
get his
next
fix.
segment, which is What's Poppin'.
Not today. One more week.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Hey. All right, y'all. This week on What's Poppin', we got a good amount to cover, so we're gonna start up top with last night. The NAACP Image Awards aired on BET, but we just want to take a moment to point out Rihanna. Which, first of all, congratulations to Rihanna for winning the President's Awards at the NAACP Award at the NAACP Image Awards. Anyway, but I'm gonna read y'all a little excerpt from her script. I mean, from her speech, real quick. I'm gonna start with this part because it's kind of long. But she said, "How many of us in this room have colleagues and partners and friends from other races, sexes, religions? Show of hands. People raise their hand." She said, "Well, they want to break bread with you, right? They like you. Well, then this is their problem too." Talking about racism and black people being disproportionate. So when we're marching and protesting and posting about the Michael Brown Juniors and our Tatiana Jeffersons of the world, tell your friends to pull up. Thank you to the NAACP for all the efforts to ensure equality for our communities. And she was saying how much power we have when we all work together. But it was like a really dope speech.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it was great. It was great.
And Rihanna. I mean, Rihanna. If you follow Rihanna, like she always speaks up about
Everything.
about the injustice.
everything,
that happen.
yeah. And that's why I hate people even stressing her about music because she is so busy doing all these other things that are so useful and helpful for the world that
Right.
it's just. I mean, we'll get music again, we'll get whatever we need again, but we're also getting those things while other people aren't doing the same things that she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that speech, I feel like this Black History Month, for whatever reason, you know what I mean. Like we felt a lot of that too. You know what I mean. It's just everybody is willing to embrace that we have this awesome, cool culture that we're that we make things cool, but it's like, at what point are you willing to step outside the box. And it's really not even step outside the box. It's what's fair and not fair.
Right.
At what point are you willing to say, like, oh, you like this, you like me, but how much do you really care about? And the thing is, black people aren't really even asking you to care. We're asking you to let us care freely.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what the problem is that you act like you want to be included in everything, but you don't really want to be included on some of the harder
Well, it's
stuff.
like the thing that she was saying is like, the problems that people face, it should be everybody's problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it
Right.
shouldn't just be like, oh, well, Hispanic people got to deal with that. Like, I ain't
Right.
gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, it should be like, they got to deal with some shit that's fucked up. Like, what can I do to help?
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
One of the king. One of the best quotes ever because it's true.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
very true. Exactly.
So now, like, shout out to Rihanna. She on there looking good, man. Like, Rihanna always look good.
Bad.
We gonna, there's a couple down the weeks that we gonna. I don't even want to say recycle. We're gonna have to use them and honor them again.
Right.
And Rihanna gonna have to be one of the ones.
Yeah.
Like, it's already.
Yeah, she on
Look,
this
there you
beautiful
go. Cameras
purple.
on it.
Ooh, honey. Looking like royalty, baby.
Yeah.
You see
look
her
at
arm? Got a homie, Melissa right there next to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rihanna is just.
Little Eris was hanging out last night.
Is that Harris?
Mm-hmm. What's her name? Tiny was talking about, yeah, girl, I had to pull up some video. She didn't even know who she was. I'm like, girl, you know you sitting with a queen. She know about show the bitch. I'm like, yeah, she is a superstar.
So shout out to the very beautiful Rihanna though. And next we're gonna talk about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, the fight, which was last night. I didn't see the fight though. Did you? You saw
I
part
saw
of it,
some
right?
of it, yeah.
Black history,
Did you see
okay?
it?
They
I
talking
know
about the Simpsons
Deontay Wilder
predicting.
was getting
right.
his ass beat.
They're talking about the Simpsons predicting it. Martin predicted it, okay? Them all been putting up pictures all day of just like
Well,
Martin hanging over the side of the ring. I mean,
They did the side by side of that. That shit was very
my
funny.
God.
He got Tyson Fury got a technical knockout against Deontay Wilder in the 7th round.
Yeah.
So and they had memes like that quick. I'm on Reddit. I followed the Black People Twitter page, and they
Right.
was roasting him immediately. They had like slow mo with his lip out to the side.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
It was
I mean, black folks gonna get you, baby.
right.
You got to, well, baby, you got booed.
right.
He just didn't perform.
Right, but we ain't canceling. You still in here? Get
Nah.
back in there. Get back in there.
I mean, if you a boxer, bro, you can get beat.
And
Yeah,
I do,
but I do kind of feel with Chris Come. Don't get beat by Tyson Fury during Black History Month. You
I
should
mean,
fuck
the
with-
Tyson
It's
Fury
not a
undefeated
light.
though.
Yeah,
They
fight
both
another nigga there.
undefeated.
they are, and that's
So
what
that's
we
why
were
this
talking
wasn't
about.
the right time to do that.
And
You
they
did
both
this in
big
March,
ass
April.
niggas.
That's what we were
They
talking
are.
about during Planet today. Like them niggas is so big, which I love seeing like the heavyweight stuff. You know what I mean? Because it is like you really see like the power that there is in boxing. You know what
literally,
I mean? And that's really what we saw growing up, like with all the Tysons, Holyfield, stuff like that.
Right.
Like these was big niggas. These niggas was, oh God.
That's the picture I was
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
What's crazy about Mike Tyson was them niggas, both of them like 6'6", I think, and 6'9".
Right.
Mike Tyson not that tall.
No, he not.
But he would just
But when you watch
knocking
him,
niggas out.
right, and when you watch him, he was hitting so
Hard,
hard.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like I know some people that fought Mike Tyson probably got CTE.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Like off of one punch.
After
Like-
one punch, bro. But Mike Tyson was digging a nigga's ass.
Digging
Yeah.
niggas' asses, okay?
George Foreman was a big ass nigga.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
all
I mean,
of the-
Muhammad Ali a big
was
nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, you know, the 90s, 2000s, and early boxing was all like heavyweight stuff. Like,
Yeah.
like Mayweather and stuff like that. This is like.
I mean,
some
he
new-
was around them, but like people just didn't care that
But
much.
I'm saying it was about the heavyweight boxers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like these
Yeah.
niggas. I'm not trying to say these little niggas, even though
Right.
I'm far from different sizes. I'm not trained. I'm not classically trained. I ain't not say nothing, but still. But yeah, again, they used to be just huge.
Yeah, these niggas is like security guards.
Right.
Like,
Hitting
who
each other with
protecting
all
these
they
niggas?
force,
Yeah,
right.
like,
All right, y'all. Well, Deontay, hey man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
I
get
mean,
back
yeah,
at me.
yeah,
To
you
this
get paid
day.
regardless. So you can whip my ass. I don't have to win.
I mean, I don't know about that ass whooping.
Right, I save it. I save it as when you give it
Right.
me.
You can win a little lighter. For my
Right.
67 million.
But right.
Take my light bread.
Okay, y'all. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is Erykah Badu. The Bad Pussy fragrance, the incense, sold out in 19 minutes.
Honey,
listen,
Bieber.
we
And,
told y'all.
And then the Badu World Market gonna just tweet it talking about ain't no more pussy hashtag sold out. and then Erykah Badu gonna retweet it talking about fastest selling pussy in the South.
Child.
Listen,
People try to get a little sniff of that.
I'm
But-
just waiting to walk in a room and be like, that's
Now,
Badu
what is
pussy.
that?
Yeah.
Is it?
You just gonna
Got a little
know.
zing to it. Okay, what are you burning? Okay.
That was very intentional. Like these niggas was waiting on that pussy at the door. Nigga.
Right.
Like, that, yeah.
And I ain't heard one person that say they didn't want just a little sniff.
I won't.
Not
Yeah.
one person is denying.
I mean, I don't want to buy it, but I do want to smell it.
Yeah.
When she was down here performing last night, they was probably burning it all in the bomb
Oh, I know they
factory.
had it in there.
Yeah.
And maybe you can drive by today, maybe
Right.
get a little woof.
Maybe lingering.
Get a little woof of it.
Yeah, we don't know if pH balance.
We know. Y'all open up them windows up, bomb factory.
Window seat.
So many people in there with jars.
Get the 6-pack of pussy to go.
Gonna
I
pack
got
mines
6
out.
jars.
Gonna put mines away.
They're gonna be on eBay right now.
Bag lady, arm right back in there.
Can you imagine like a woman like sleeping with her husband and every 30 seconds he crank up the bottle and take a little sniff while he fucking his wife?
Or she wake him up. She wake him in the middle of the night, be like, ooh, just crack the seal on the mason jar.
Put it by the fan.
That nigga just
Spill over in the room.
Put it when you wake up in some negligee. Oh, that?
That's a little pussy.
Thank you, Badu, girl. Update letter, girl. You better get your little jar.
right.
It don't come in no jar. Yeah, I'm talking about the people that called it at the concert.
Right. I think come out with like an air freshener, like a spritzer. Did
Yeah,
you
like a
spray it? You know
spray.
what I'm saying? Like a spray.
Yeah.
Breeze.
You
Spraying
spray pussy all
light
throughout the
swishes.
house.
Light
Like,
swishes across
you
the
light
air.
incense and it burn in one place. You
Yeah.
spray that pussy all around
Right,
the house.
when you
Yeah,
get in
that's
them
what you
corners,
need.
Yeah.
In
In
the
the
bed,
bed.
that
Yeah, I'm about to say, let
Pull
that
it on
get in
the
there.
stove.
Yeah,
Get in the house.
ball on the stove. And that's how you get your Saturday morning going.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how you get the Saturday night going.
Right.
Facts.
But it's going to linger till then. We know.
That's
Yeah, congratulations, girl.
Right.
When the
right.
next batch coming?
Right.
I'm gonna go. I wonder what my mama say if I buy that for her. Like, mama, I got some incense. You want to try this?
Don't tell her what it is.
Yeah, I don't want to tell her what it is. But if she end up liking it, then she'll tell her she gonna whoop my ass.
No,
So
Pop's gonna be
Right.
like,
damn.
what's that?
I was kind of singing.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Different zest. Yeah, I like that.
It's making me feel some type of way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do want to smell,
Lavender
though.
pussy lacquer.
Is it sold out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, congratulations to Erykah Badu on her incense
And your
brand.
flourishing pussy, girl.
Right.
Listen,
You are really out here.
it's magical.
Okay, the next story we're gonna talk about is, Justin Bieber actually went to Sunday service today, and we actually have a clip that we're gonna put up on the TV. And once again, if you watch it on YouTube under the name IAMW Podcast, you can be watching this video with us. Otherwise, you have to go to Baller Alert yourself and find
It
it.
is starting to look a little culty.
So yeah,
This
so
is when they
check-
wear the potato sack
Check
color.
out this video of
Yeah.
Justin Bieber singing Marvin Sapp's "Never Would Have Made It."
Never would have made it without you. I would have lost it.
Especially if you sing country music and you gotta got
But
it.
now I see that you were there for me, and I can say I never would have made it. I never would have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say I'm stronger.
That right there,
Testifying, yeah.
that's gonna scare you right there. When they give you that good encouragement, like, what?
When I look back overall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that
Justin
right there.
Bieber-
He was getting
That's
loose.
what.
Yeah, he
That's
was
what'll
starting to
scare
feel it.
you when they start feeling it, but they can encourage you. That whole crowd was stronger than you, Beebs.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
you're like, Lord, I got to come harder than this.
Because I don't know if Justin Bieber, he used to people like, lunging at him and screaming and passing out and shit, but it's different, just
When
as
you're-
a black woman standing up waving her fan at you.
No,
you
Because you
know
don't
what I'm
really
saying?
know what
You don't
what's
really
he
know what
doing.
She hollering.
And even
Right.
just sitting
This
there-
is not, you're not being heckled, nigga. This is
not.
encouragement.
You're
She
not.
give you-
Enjoying it.
yeah.
And you're not being adored either. You're being encouraged.
Right, right,
And even right, now, while
'Cause
we
you letting
looking
the
at,
message flow
even
through
when
you.
now when you're looking at like that part, like those parts where you hear somebody clapping or everybody feels that moment at the same time, like, all right, he feeling
Right,
it.
yeah.
Like you get a swelling feeling from that.
Yeah.
Because that black church, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Like,
exactly
And he
what
did
it
not
is.
sound bad.
no,
No,
he
he
didn't
didn't
at all.
sound
He
bad
didn't at all.
But
You know,
he
I
just
mean-
needs some He ain't sound
It's who
churchy.
sings
Well,
it.
and I mean,
It's
also-
who sings it originally. Is what the problem is.
Marvin Sapp, right?
Listen.
That is untouchable. But the thing is, Justin Bieber is, fully and wholly. He is a very good singer, but he is fully a pop star.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Yeah.
So, like, gospel is not his lane. And if, anybody know anything about music, everybody can't sing gospel.
But we
so I
can-
think he
that's-
sounded good. I think he sounded
That was
good.
the point I was trying to make. Like, gospel singers, they really be doing it on another level.
Yeah,
They
it's
do.
different.
Like,
They
that
do.
lane is something special about that lane.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
And even and having the right voice for gospel don't mean just because you can do runs don't mean like you're gonna sound
Right,
good doing
right.
gospel. Like there's a certain way. There's R&B, there's pop, and then there's gospel, and it's
And
different.
very few
Yeah.
people, are going to be able to even cross it. But I talk about that all the time about Justin Bieber. Like, I wish that he would just go ahead and decide to go full. Like, even that Yummy song, it's R&B if you listen on the radio, then you see the video and it's very poppy. You know what I mean? Like, he's
Right.
still trying to. And I think that, like, the R&B crowd doesn't really know to look for Justin Bieber yet as R&B music, even though he makes really good R&B music. Really good R&B music.
Yeah, but
to
it
me.
gotta be. I feel like it gotta be genuine.
Right.
That
but
Yummy
he's still,
song not
but
genuine.
But he not.
But
That's
that
what I
Intention
mean.
song with Quavo, like Justin Bieber album was good.
Yeah, no, I agree.
haven't listened
the
to
one
it.
before was.
Yeah.
And
That purpose,
but he's
yeah.
not ready to totally give up the pop group either.
Yeah.
But the pop group was still going based on trends. Like when you did basically a whole R&B album, like they was not cutting for that album.
That
they said it was bad.
Wasn't like not Notebook or
Yeah,
some
no.
book. Yeah.
So it wasn't even. They weren't even giving you the props. But I think that he just got to go ahead and lean in on whichever side he wants to, which this just shows too. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it. Justin Bieber can sing. He is a very talented
No, I agree.
artist.
No, yeah, Justin Bieber.
He plays instruments. He's a talented
He's
person.
talented. No, for sure. There's no doubt
But
about
I think
that.
I think that was great for him.
No, that's
you
dope,
You could
yeah.
hear that it was healing for him.
Yeah. Yep. So shout out to Justin Bieber. And y'all, we got one more thing to talk about on What's Poppin' today. We're gonna highlight somebody. This is one of our hometown heroes, and you can find this young lady. Her Instagram page is Beat by Court. But I just want you to sit here for a minute. We're gonna show you a video once again if you're watching on YouTube of her. She's gonna explain a product that she's very pleased with. I think you'll be able to tell.
Man, to be
from
from
the
your
video.
hometown. Now she's gonna advertise a couple of products.
She's gonna advertise a couple. One you can get I don't know where, and one you can get on her website. So just pay attention, and then I'm sure you can.
She actually does makeup, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And pretty
Makeup
damn
on.
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna play this quick one.
Hey y'all, so guess what? I'm out to eat with my friend, and baby, I got my Hey Y'all seasoning. She looking at me like I'm stupid because I pulled this out my pocketbook. But baby, you don't even need no dipping sauce when you got this right here. Oh yeah. Shit real good.
Turn this shit up.
There we go. Ooh, they got my drink. My God. Yeah.
Ooh, got a little sparkle to it.
Oh, seasoning and my God. Oh my God. So extra, y'all. Listen. God. I got a Beat by Court drink.
Put it on it over there. You didn't do a dipping sauce.
God. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna dab this up with some motherfucking seasoning. I might need to put some seasoning on my motherfucking drink. What you think? It don't matter.
And for those of y'all can't see, she did put some on
You
there.
did put some on her drink.
So
Ain't dipping nothing either.
Shit. Wrong. Bitch, it's my damn lip slip. In my vibrator, bitch. In the club with it.
In the club with it.
I ain't need to pull that out.
You like lipstick, though.
But guess what? Y'all ain't gonna get this seasoning. This something. Besides hot sauce and the perks, you need to get some of this too. But hey, y'all seasoning. I'm gonna tell you the bitch who got it.
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
No, I'm talking about the lady that's on there. Yeah, it's called Hey Y'all Season. No.
Beat by Court. We need some more details on Hey Y'all Season because it ain't Googleable.
We
Yeah, I
can't find it.
Tell us where we can find it.
Right, we
Beat
need
by
some
Court.
more
I want to taste it at this point.
Because she made that shit look good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a great commercial.
And you seem like you're talented at many things. Let me tell you, you need to get an advertisement for Hey Y'all. Because,
Right.
baby, we want some. You didn't dip a damn thing.
Yeah,
Not
that
one
I don't
thing.
even like lobster like that, but that shit look good.
Shit,
That shit
and you
look
ain't
good.
dipping no
food look
fries.
good.
Yeah.
You ain't dipping no fries. I mean, them
No,
waffle
nothing.
fries normally just need a little bit of dip. Girl, what is it?
Right.
What's
That's
in there?
We went to her page. She had the
Girl, give us info on that lipstick.
we don't need that.
Girl, we need the info on everything you advertising, baby, okay?
Details on every product that you have.
Thank you. Everything you got on your page, baby, we need the numbers.
In the club with it.
In the club
right.
with it. I don't give a
Just
damn.
ready.
All right, well, shout out to our hometown hero, Beat by Court. And if you in Savannah, Georgia, or anywhere in that proximity, you can, like I said, go on the website. I'm sure you get it shipped inexpensive. Find out where the Hey Y'all came from. And if you
Right.
listen and you find out where it came from,
Just
send
let
us a
us
letter.
know.
Let us know. Yeah.
Because we trying to get on, too.
We want
Little
some.
on us.
All right, y'all. That is all for What's Poppin'. And now we're going to move over into our next segment, which is Dime of the Week.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big body.
this week, our Dime of the Week, let me tell y'all, man, this lady is a legend. We all love her. Everybody loves her. She, the mother of Black Hollywood. Everybody, this week, our Dime of the Week is the very lovely, beautiful, hilarious, and talented Jennifer Lewis. All right?
Yes, honey.
Yeah.
And we would have played a different song, but we was talking about it. It was like, she probably would have wanted that song to be
really
played.
would.
And she probably would have got here and dropped it.
She would.
Right.
She definitely would have dropped it.
But look at the screen. This Jennifer Lewis right here, man. Just looking at her make my heart happy. You know what I'm saying?
She really does. I mean, you talk about somebody that ain't ever missed a beat. Right now, she on one of the biggest shows on biggest sitcoms right now. And you know what?
Especially for us.
For
like,
us,
the black
but
people,
and think about it, like there ain't sitcoms no more. When we
Yeah,
were
it's not a lot.
younger, all we did was watch sitcoms. All we did was get ready for sitcoms. So for her to even be on a sitcom that's even successful and still going on right now is amazing. But yeah, she played the grandmother on Blackish. What else she played? She played the aunt on
She was the
Fresh
aunt on
Prince.
Fresh Prince. She was the dean on A Different World.
She was what's
She
her
was
name?
the-
Mama.
She was the mama and the brother. She was the mama and the preacher's wife.
She was the mama. She was
the
Tina
mama
Mama. And what's love got to do with it?
Okay, she's everybody's mama.
Yeah,
She's
she was in
Black
Jackie's
Hollywood
Back.
mother.
Yeah, she was
So
in
she was in
Jackie's
Jackie's Back?
Which is, listen, if you ain't never seen Jackie's Back, that's a classic. Somebody gonna know what I'm talking about out there, I'm sure. But
No,
listen,
they are. They
Yeah,
are.
Jackie's Back is good. She's been giving us so many things, so many one-liners, and there's really too many clips to post. But I mean, she said a whole. But like I'm telling you, one of the really funny lines was when she was on Fresh Prince, and her sister was nervous about telling her family that she was pregnant. She was like, she wanted to wait till everybody was there, but she was nervous, and she was like, she was nervous about taking the test, but she wanted everybody to know. And she was like, did you whiz on the tube yet? She was like, no, I'm just waiting. I'm a little nervous, but I'm really glad you all are here to share this with me. And she was like, girl, it's a pregnancy test, not an order of nachos.
And Jennifer Lewis, she is like on Blackish. That is so funny.
No, she is very funny.
so funny on
But
there.
she's not a comedian though. She
No.
just know how to make something funny.
And
She's
that's
on
what's
Broadway.
weird is that she's not a comedian. She really is just a classically trained actress.
Yeah.
But she just got humor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she just got it.
Everything she does is funny, but she can be serious also. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
But no, everything Jennifer Lewis does is hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about how my baby love Olive's garden. I love her as a grandmama. Okay.
She got mad on the brothers and was talking to her ex-husband when he brought some lady to the party or whatever. She was like, "Who is this hoe?" And the lady was French. She was like, "Huh?" She was like, "Yeah, huh, dead hoe, broke hoe, ignorant hoe."
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So man, she done gave us a lot, man. You know,
She
she really has.
She really has.
And man, she was rotten in What's Love Got to Do with It though. But the
child.
best rotten you could be.
She really was.
Yeah. So Jennifer Lewis, man, I anything that she's in, I'm at least gonna give it a chance. I really want to see her and Loretta Devine together on Blackish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're on there.
Have they done anything before together?
They did a movie called Dirty Laundry, where they were like neighbors or something like that.
And they were for sure, like you could tell they could have spun that any type of way, but they are just super respectful. Both of them hilarious, but they
need to
ain't
make
doing
a
no
TV
digs
show
on each
together.
other, though, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
They should make a TV show together.
Yeah,
Man,
no,
they
it would-
really
It would
should.
be hilarious.
Yeah, it would.
Like a black,
Even Lawrence
like a
Fishburne
black,
being
like
on
a
there,
black
like,
version of Golden Girls with Loretta Devine and Jennifer Lewis and find two other older black women that.
And what made me like what I was when I was watching What's Love Got to Do, I'm like I can what's it called. Because, he plays, Lawrence Fishburne plays the grandpa on Blackish.
Right.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, and they so funny together. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah,
like,
they
these
are,
things have
yeah.
known each other forever.
Yeah. Like they got such a love-hate relationship.
Yeah,
Because she
yeah.
really can't stand him, but she loves him.
But the reason they worked well together like that, is because they just done so many other things like that. I
Right.
can Tina Mama in What Love's Got to Do with two of the most conniving niggas on
In
earth,
the whole
okay?
movie, yeah. They really, really were. So, yeah, but shout out to Jennifer Lewis, man. Listen, it's Black History Month every month because of you, but you are the queen,
That's
man.
for sure.
All right.
And so shout out to you, man, Jennifer Lewis. Okay, y'all. So now it's time to move into our next segment, which is our number one favorite game, and that is One's Gotta Go. One's Gotta Go. All right, y'all. So this week on One's Gotta Go, these are all three
That's so
classic
retired
sitcoms that were named after the star of the show. All right. And one of these sitcoms must go. Now, all three of these sitcoms were great sitcoms that we love. You can still watch them today, and they all are still funny. For anybody out there that does not know, this is just a game. All
A
right.
hard game at that, okay?
Yeah.
Listen sometimes hear the struggle, okay? This is not easy.
No, it's not easy. It's never easy.
All right,
It's
y'all.
whack normally.
So these three sitcoms are the Steve Harvey Show, the Jamie Foxx Show, and the Bernie Mac Show.
Damn.
Steve
Bro.
Harvey Show, Jamie Foxx Show, and Bernie Mac Show.
I feel like the Jamie Foxx show is the most slept on.
No.
I think the Steve Harvey Show is the most slept on out of the three.
Like I
Well,
said,
yeah,
which
that's
one's
true.
most slept on?
That's
Yeah.
true, but I fuck with all three.
All three of them heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy. Jamie Foxx was, Jamie, yeah, okay. I guess we can run
That
down
nigga
each
was
of
funny.
them.
Wait a minute, what was it again?
Steve Harvey Show, the Jamie Foxx Show, and the Bernie Mac Show.
And then
It's not easy to anybody off the rip.
It's not easy, but I know what I got to get rid of.
And I like that all three of them were different. They were different dynamics that we need to see black people act regular in school, your job, and then your household.
Yeah, because it literally, like, they was teachers.
Yeah, it was just adventure after adventure. You
And
know what I
also
mean? The
you
Bernie
had-
Mac house, it was just always dealing with what was going on with the kids. It was just a functioning.
And
It was
even-
coming from dysfunction, but putting them kids in a functional black household.
Even the Jamie Foxx, like, they was business owners.
Yeah, that's what it
they
is.
lived in that
Huge-
hotel.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
owned a black-owned hotel.
Yeah,
Right.
King's Towers.
Right, I ain't never seen one of them yet.
No.
At least not that I know
So they were all subliminally very necessary while, like you said, showcasing basically like the best comedic talent of our time. Steve Harvey Show, we got a double dose with Cedric the Entertainer
Right.
also.
Yep, right.
Then you also got, because Steve Harvey and Wendy Raquel Robinson, a.k.a. Regina, their chemistry was so good on that
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
it
And
was,
Levita
yeah.
and Said, when they
Bruh.
got together, that shit was
They
funny
was
as
funny.
hell.
Oh, and even the one that went on to do the game. Why am I blanking on her name right now? The one that played her name is Wendy Raquel. Is that
Yeah,
her
Wendy
name?
Raquel
Yeah.
Robinson. Her, yeah.
Because I mean, she was so dainty
Piggy.
on there. By the time
what was
she,
her name? He called her
He
Piggy
called
or
her
Peggy?
He called her Piggy.
but
Piggy,
her
yeah.
real
Her
name
real
on
name
there
was Regina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what they call her on that? I guess it was no.
Regina
But when she
Greer.
was on the game, she was so crazy on there. Remember, she was
Tasha
she was
Tasha
so
Mack.
prissy on.
The
But
Steve
she
Harvey
close to
Show.
Tasha Mack in real life. I
Yeah,
think.
you
Yeah,
can
I feel
tell.
like she is, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
but she was just a lady principal too. Like that show was important.
But then
It was
you also
really
got
good.
you also got the supporting. You got Romeo. You got Bullethead. You got
Right,
Loretta. You got that
yeah.
hilarious. What was that white girl's name that was on there? Claudia or
That was
Lydia?
on- yeah,
Lydia,
Lydia. That was on
Lydia
all
was
that.
funny.
Remember
Yeah,
she
she was
on
from
all
all
that.
that.
She
yeah.
was funny as
Yeah, she
fuck.
really
When
was.
she came on the show, like I think it even was funnier in a lot of ways because she came on around the same time Levita did,
Uh-huh.
and that show amped up when and she wasn't all that. I forget her name, but she's hilarious.
Yeah, she was good.
Okay, and then you got Jamie Foxx, the supporting cast once again, because you got
Aha.
Braxton killed it.
Bro, Braxton
Hawk,
was fucking
Labrie.
funny, bro.
Yeah,
Fancy.
Fancy, she's
Then you
still
got Uncle
fine.
Junior and what was her name?
What was his aunt?
Not Aunt Viv. I'm tripping.
Right. Why can't I think of
I can't think of her name.
Uncle Junior and Aunt.
I don't know
Oh my
what her
gosh,
name
I'm
was.
tripping.
I'm
not moving
blanking on it.
I know her real name is Ella something.
I don't know what her name was. I can't think of it at all.
That's bothering me.
But they had like a smaller cast though,
Junior. They
because it was
did.
just them.
It was just that.
Aunt Helen.
Aunt
Yeah,
Helen.
Aunt
Okay,
Helen,
I found it before I looked at it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, that show was great. And then Bernie Mac, you know, and
Bro.
that show really, I remember like being excited to see that show because that's the kids he was talking about adopting in the Kings of Comedy.
Right.
No, and
right.
remember in
Talking about-
Kings of Comedy, he was talking about like they didn't want to give him no show. He like, I'm too real.
Yeah.
They
Right.
gave the rest of these niggas a show.
Yeah.
Why
Right.
they gave me like it was a big deal for him to get a show. And he did so great at it.
Yeah,
His
he
show
really
was
did.
fucking
America.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Like-
he just come on the beginning of every episode. He talking to the
Because he was just so black with the kids.
He
Very black.
didn't really have to change. I mean, that was what, an ABC or a Fox show, but he really didn't. He changed how he cleaned up how he was without really having to clean up how he was.
He
It's
just
like-
made it. He just made the language acceptable
But-
for TV. That's
no,
it.
but it really didn't even. It was like they still showed him being Bernie Mac, smoking cigars, being with his
Right.
homeboys. But it was like the reason he cleaned it up one to get a show. It was because it was kids involved.
Right,
It was like they were
right.
showing his side with the kids, where he wouldn't be cussing, he wouldn't be doing all that
Right,
stuff
right,
anyway. But it really was. He was like Bernie's still in there. Like that nigga still pissed.
Nah,
he
that
just
was
can't
like-
cuss
Yeah.
because his baby girl here.
Right,
There was
right,
one time
right.
where the baby girl was there and she threw a fit because there's some of the store that she wanted. She put it in the basket. The aunt said
That was
no.
one of the first
She put it in
episodes.
there again. The aunt said no, and then she acted like she wanted to throw a fit or whatever. He was like, "Don't be talking about your auntie. Put the cereal up." And she was like, "Ah!" And she fell on the ground. He's like, "Get your punk ass." He like fell on her with his elbow.
One of the funniest episodes when they locked that nigga outside.
Oh my
Bruh.
That nigga
That
used to be
shit
so
was
pissed
funny.
off at the little boy.
Jordan.
God. Jordan, yep.
Jordan ass was so funny. That nigga used to be so hot at that
When,
little
that
nigga.
nigga, when he thought he had a girlfriend, that shit was funny.
The Bernie Mac show, yeah. And
Bro,
I-
Bernie Mac show is classic,
Junior is
bro.
always, I'm not Junior, but what's his baby name?
Jordan.
Jordan is always panicking.
always.
That nigga be having asthma
Asthma
attacks.
attacks and shit, yeah. So all three of these
Clearly we're
shows.
not
Oh,
doing this,
shit.
right?
I think we should 1, 2, 3.
Whatever. That
Does
nigga's
everybody
right.
know what they want?
We can't do this.
Yeah.
This game is horrible. Okay. Why do we do this? No, I don't want to do this. don't
I
think
know
we
what I'm
should.
getting rid of.
I don't think we should do it.
I think I know too.
What if we're all getting rid of the same one, y'all?
I hope not.
I feel like we are. I feel like everybody gonna say the same thing.
Y'all aren't getting rid of the same one I'm getting rid of.
Okay.
I just don't think you are.
I feel like everybody gonna say the same thing.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Steve
Bernie
Harvey.
Mac show
You got rid of Bernie Mac,
over Steve Harvey. Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Heck no.
That's-
Bernie
And
Mac,
I love
Bernie Mac
Bernie
couldn't
Mac.
go for me, bro.
I love Bernie Mac.
I
Don't
have
get me
no
wrong.
comment on this
I
because
love.
it's just too much.
I love the Bernie Mac, and I love the Bernie Mac show. But I love the Steve Harvey show. I love Steve, and I love the Jamie Foxx show. So
I love-
And what
I
about-
like the. I think I like the overall the cast, the ensembles that went along with those shows on the other two shows a little more than just the 3 kids and the wife.
And I know
See, but I like the 3 kids and the wife because it's like, that's what made it funny, the dynamic.
No, it was-
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
it was a great- listen.
And on top of that, like, I just like the fact that it was like, as much as he hated the kids, he loved them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean that's exactly how Mr. Hotshot was with Bullethead and Romeo.
Right.
And I always,
But
I always go hard on the one I got rid of because I know like Steve Harvey show. I don't know. This might not mean anything. I know it means something to my brothers and sisters, but it's like I used to always love when the sitcom took it to a school scene. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they showed
Right.
school
Love
scene.
that
So
too.
like Steve Harvey was just all really. I mean,
At
like,
the
you know, they
school.
like the outside scenes were like a few scenes maybe at their apartment. They started
Right.
doing those, but the
Yeah.
main show, you know,
Was at the school.
had to do
In
with
his
what was going on with
classroom.
the kids in his classroom, in the principal's office, the interactions with the kids, and so it's definitely not even a real choice that just happened. It's just
On Family Matters, I used to love when they went to
Yes.
school. And on Full House, I used to love when they
School,
went
you
to
like,
school.
what school scene?
Yeah, that would be some of the best scenes. But okay, so we're gonna post this poll on Twitter and Instagram and see which one of these amazing shows
that
that
was
we
nasty.
all
Yeah,
love
that was
that we have
nasty.
to get rid of. We got 2 votes for the Steve Harvey show and one vote for Bernie Mac, but of course we're keeping all of them.
Bro,
That's
I
the
can't
best
believe
thing
it.
about
I didn't think nobody's getting rid of Bernie Mac show.
But I will say on a day-to-day basis, I think that Jamie Foxx is just like you turn on any given time. They just always had the most shenanigans for no damn reason.
he was the most like
physical and
like, diverse as far as
Right.
his comedy goes,
Yeah.
even with just in talent in general, because he'll be on there singing like all
Right.
type of stuff.
Remember we worked for the Jingles place?
Yeah.
Plain white rice, plain white rice. See how it boils, see how it boils.
That shit was
And remember
wild.
that-
Jingles wasn't bad. Okay?
Nah, it wasn't
remember
bad.
the episode where Ron Isley did not want Mary J. Blige to sing secular music. She had to sing gospel music, and Jamie was
He was
like
the
singing
daddy?
the dad, yeah. And so Jamie was trying to convince him to let Mary J. Blige sing gospel music, and he was saying nah. So then Jamie started playing For the Love of You, and he was singing, and then Mary J. Blige happened to walk in when Ron Isley was singing. He was like, "I'm living for the love of Jesus." He switched up to Jesus because he was really about to sing like the real song.
Yeah, he was
He
like,
got
"You
called
need
being a
that."
hypocrite. Yeah. So now Jamie Foxx show, man, it was all 3 of those shows.
Yeah, I fuck with Jamie Foxx show too.
Yeah, they had a lot of guests. Remember they had Mac Tim and them come to that party. They had a concert.
Yeah, with Snoop and all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's sweet? All right, so that is it for One's Gotta Go. We're gonna move over into our next and final segment, which is our number 1 favorite game, Black.
Black. Black. Ain't no game. This basic.
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah.
And I'm black, and I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
All right.
Beginning and the end.
Okay, who's black?
The man who kidnapped
You.
the woman to watch Roots so she could understand racism is black, y'all. According to the New York Post,
Probably put in one of them
52-year-old
knots we just watched. Me and she just sat there and playing and watched a 3-minute video on how to tie knots, and them was some good ass knots
Them
too.
hoes look very effortless.
They look like they keep you into some roots.
Right. Your ass will be secure.
According to the New York Post, 52-year-old Robert Lee Noy of Cedar Rapids was arrested Monday for kidnapping the victim and forcing her to watch the 1977 miniseries Roots. During the 9-hour marathon, Noy
Yes,
told the victim when
child.
she tried to escape, he was going to kill her and spread her body parts across the interstate 30
Yep.
on the way to Chicago.
You heard him.
He faces a first-degree harassment and a false imprisonment charge, as reported by the
it.
Cedar Rapids Gazette.
And the only reason
This nigga
the
done
reason that punishment is
that
so
was-
light because that's
'cause it's
basically
Black History Month.
right. That's basically what everybody's parents did. It didn't make them watch Roots. Okay,
Right.
You're like shit. It's an hour before we got to come in, nigga. But we coming in early tonight for 3 weeks, motherfucking
We
straight
can watch the miniseries.
at age 6
Roots, Roots and Shaka Zulu. My
to
man
watch
watched that
Roots
too.
and Shaka Zulu.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, so this
Like,
the thing.
dang, daddy.
And that ain't gonna make her understand racism or anything. He probably amped up her racism. Now she got PTSD.
I mean,
held
she
against
gonna
her
really
real
hate
head. She
niggas
gonna
now.
Really hate niggas
I mean,
now.
whatever he using a knife, if he cutting off limbs, if he tasing, at some point during that marathon, you gonna get a little tase and you gonna lose a finger or two because you gonna
Because
nod
nigga,
off
you
a
gonna
little
be
bit.
like,
Yeah,
fuck
you
it.
definitely gonna because
The
this is long
strongest, but
as fuck.
Shaka Zulu himself couldn't sit through Ruth like that. Alice Haley didn't do it. Okay, didn't nobody do it.
Yeah. So I mean, listen, Roots. You know,
I mean, he did the right
everybody
thing, but he
wasn't
did the wrong thing.
I was about to say, like, man,
he
you
did
know,
the right thing in the wrong way.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's definitely the wrong way. You cannot hold people against their will. You know what I'm saying? If she racist, just.
But
let
see,
her
that's
be
what we're trying to
racist.
talk about too,
But
though.
now-
If you down for us, though, if you say you down for us, you got to come in the relationship already been done watch Roots. Don't make it up to us that we
Right.
got to give you
Don't-
the
we ain't
marathon.
got to-
Bro,
we
we ain't got
shouldn't have
9
to
hours.
kidnap your
Bro, we ain't got
ass.
9 hours either.
It don't
We
say-
did that. We was babies. Okay.
It didn't say in the story what their relationship was before, neither.
But
So-
I'm talking about if you think you're trying to connect, okay? It's Black History Month. You sit your own self down and put yourself on a root schedule.
You can
You can do 30 minutes. You can do 30, 45
for
minutes
the next
tonight.
2 months.
For the next 2 months.
30 minutes a
What?
night.
The
and
take
you
back
too.
month.
Can it what? Right.
You can
two
either
coulda
start
watched-
at the new year and end in February. You can start in February and end in
March.
before spring break is
Right.
over.
Yeah,
One of the
but you
two.
got to watch Roots.
Yeah, y'all on everything. You're eating clean. Your meal prepping.
Once you didn't take that toe, and then
Prep
they
these
changed-
roots.
What's your name? Kunta Kinte.
Yeah.
And then they called him, cut off his foot and called him Toby.
Yeah, I mean, we've been
spoiler
knowing.
alert.
Yeah, exactly.
If you haven't seen
We've
it.
been knowing these stories, okay? The fiddler. Y'all
Right.
know when the fiddler passed, that was hurtful. It was silent and hurtful. I mean, so what I'm trying to say is, shouldn't nobody have to force you, man.
Yeah, but this was
You
black.
should have been over there
sometimes
with
But you
you
know
got
what?
to
No,
force
we ain't finna flip
No,
this. We're
you
not
should've
finna
been
flip
over
this and
there.
make her the black one.
No,
He
Yeah,
the
we
black
are.
one. No,
Yeah,
he
we
the black
are.
one.
He should have been meeting up with Earl and saying, you know what, we need to watch Roots. I ain't never seen him. He shouldn't have to force you to do that.
He's black for kidnapping.
That's why they
this
lowered
woman.
the charge.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm proud of the judicial system for not throwing the book at him. You know,
I mean,
Right,
they
'cause
could
the book
because
should've
they
done
could
it.
have.
Right.
Right, because at some point you gotta. I mean, it depends on how long you have somebody kidnapped. But at some point, that prison sentence needs to reflect my time that I done lost 9
mean,
hours.
normally-
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That nigga do a night. or
yeah, like
something.
9 hours out of your day. That's a big chunk.
I
You
mean,
don't want
normally
shit
That's
to
more
do.
than a work. That's a
Yeah.
full work
Normally
shift.
when they found him in the basement with a whole family anyway, at least all it is was Roots, okay, man?
Right.
At the end of the day, he did give you a little enrichment. It ain't
He
gonna
was trying
hurt
to
you.
learn you.
Right. And at the end of the day, you did watch the movie, okay? It could be worse.
Right.
Okay.
Baby, we done been through what? It's Black History Month. Let's take some lessons from this.
It is.
Let's learn from this.
We
Since
all
that already
live-
happened.
Did they interview
Ain't no
the
need to
lady?
live in resentment.
No, not just. She probably scared as hell.
Well, I
It
just
ain't no
wonder
need to live in
if she
resentment.
feel differently about black people now.
Hell no, it's worse now.
It shouldn't be.
I guarantee you, she probably went home and dusted off that Confederate flag and hung that shit right on up in the garage. Because you know what? Before I thought maybe fuck these niggas, but after that, fuck these niggas.
I know.
Yeah.
No. Well, that ain't what Roots
First,
is
it
supposed to
used
do.
It used
Right.
to creep in my mind every now and then. Nah, it's strong.
That's not what Roots was supposed to do, so maybe you didn't get it good.
She got to watch it again.
She ain't watching that shit again.
Right,
She gonna have PTSD anytime she sees it. Yeah. Don't watch TV One during the month of February. You'll see commercials
I
all
don't
the
even
time.
like
She
about
ain't
it.
watching
TV One. I like
TV1.
to,
Yeah,
I like
she
you need to
not.
get the tapes, girl. TV. If y'all was watching on TV One, you ain't getting the full thing anyway.
Oh, that's
He got
true,
that
yeah.
on VHS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to right. So you got to crank that up.
gotta
Find you one
rewind
of
that
those.
hoe.
Okay.
Okay, well that is a black
So you
for
did good, but
this
you did
week.
get bad, brother. I mean, if it wasn't Black History Month, we wouldn't be able to let you have
Right.
it.
Gee, who was black in this
But
situation?
somebody got to take a
Chris
stand.
say the girl was black. Who was black? In
He
this
was
situation?
black. He
Yeah.
was black, but it was justified black.
Okay, see, so I think both of y'all are black, but justifying this damn crime and kidnapped this woman, talking about he not justified for kidnapping her.
Well,
Yeah.
kidnapping is like days. He took her for 9 hours.
That's
Nigga, if I'm blessed one day was in the seas, I'll be kidnapping them too during Black History Month. We doing it every Black History Month, all through high school, everything.
He should have made her watch the Harriet Tubman movie too.
You said try to throw something in there and mix
just-
it up.
shit, this
Now we're gonna
nigga
take a
watch
break.
Soul Cinema shit.
Put on all the
BET.
slave movies. 12 Years a Slave. All of them.
Or he fuck around and get upset. Watch it. Yeah, no, okay, that's not. Anyway, that's Black for this week, y'all. Thank you for listening to the show. Please stream the episode on YouTube under the name IAMW Podcast. Listen on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts, where you can leave us a rating and a review. And also, you can email the show at iamwpodcast@gmail.com. We'll be glad to read your letter on the show. Thank you so much for listening to It's a Men's World Podcast, where we'll be nothing without a woman and a girl. This is D. Hayes.
Crystal is here.
Same OG.
Peace.